The participatory mindset is something that will utterly transform our gameplay experience and shift how many clues are delivered to us, what our render appears as, and what it feels like in gameplay. The importance of a participatory mindset cannot be overemphasized. Yet it's something that is very difficult to explain to modern minds, as we are so immersed in the non-participatory mindset. So to begin, let's look at what we're familiar with and see if we can understand the non-participatory mindset. This may be a little like seeing the end of your nose. It's there in your visual field, but we don't notice it anymore. The non-participatory mindset, our little me, has learned to think of the non-participatory mindset as so normal and real that it can seem silly to question it, as if there could not possibly be another way to see and experience the world. In the non-participatory mindset, we are observers looking out at an external world. The world happens to us. We are individual flesh blobs moving through an immense and largely hostile universe, and our efforts are mostly about trying to control the external environment as much as we can. If you think about an average day for the average unconscious player of Satori, or NPC, almost 100% of their daily efforts are about just getting through the day and controlling their environment. Of course, the environment, which consists of other people, weather, random events, and flat tires, is notoriously inconsistent. And that means that most people end up being frustrated a lot of the time, because controlling their environment just doesn't work very well. It is essential to understand that the game is designed specifically to keep us in this mindset. It will allow us to exert just enough control to make us believe that control is effective, but it must also inject random negative events into our gameplay so that we have a reason to keep up our efforts to control. This is the non-participatory mindset, the little me, trying to force its way through life until it dies and confronts the ultimate thing it can't control. Sometimes, in that moment of dying, we suddenly see the irony of the whole setup, release control, and snap into the participatory mindset. But hopefully, we can do it earlier in our gameplay. The participatory mindset, as I mentioned, isn't something we can describe very well. It is something that naturally develops as we pay attention to clues and start to see what our little me really is. But we can get a glimpse if we imagine a world where we feel connected to everything, where we realize that through rendering, we are actively participating in everything, event, and situation that unfolds in our lives. In the next video, we'll discuss a method to help us begin to shift out of NPC mode and into PC mode through developing awareness.